Today was day 2 of President Trump's visits to the UK. And last night, the world's cutest White Walker, Her Majesty the Queen, hosted an official state dinner in honor of Trump's favorite thing, himself.
The president's first day ending in grand fashion with a dinner at Buckingham Palace, surrounded by royalty. The very best china, crystal and gilded silver on display for the president and 170 other guests. The president praising the Queen.
A great, great woman.
But possibly breaking royal protocol when appearing to touch her back as she stood up.
When he put his hand on the back of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth, you just don't touch the Queen.
That's right, you just don't touch the Queen! You don't touch the Queen! These people need to calm the down, all right? Donald was just being nice. If Trump really wanted to break protocol, I don't think he'd be touching the Queen's back. You guys need to calm down. Plus, I think England takes it too far with the whole breaking protocol of the Queen thing. Like, there's so many different rules, there's random rules about being around royalty. Like, for instance, did you guys know that you're not allowed to turn your back on the Queen? Yeah, that's crazy. So everyone is just like backing up out of rooms, like bumping into statues on the way out. It almost makes it seem like the Queen is a grizzly bear or something. Just, if you turn your back to her, she'll attack, all right? Also, don't leave any garbage around. She'll get into it. Here's one of the crazier ones. There's a rule that asking the Queen personal questions is strictly forbidden. Yeah. Which I bet they only put in place because otherwise someone might look at the Queen and just be like, what exactly do you do here anyway? Like, why am I paying taxes for you to live in a palace? So look, man, I don't think Trump touching the Queen was offensive. What was offensive was Trump's outfit for the big dinner. I mean, people, what's with this tuxedo? How can a man have access to the nuclear codes but not a tailor? Huh? What is this? What is that? Like, I knew Robert Pattinson was picked to be the new Batman, but now I guess we also know who's gonna play the Penguin. What is that outfit? And while Trump spent the evening being embraced by the royal family, there was a whole different kind of party going on outside the next day.
This morning across London, large protests against a president who's deeply unpopular here.
Thousands spilling into the streets of London.
Some Brits are making clear their dislike of him, the giant side-by-side projection of his and former President Barack Obama's UK approval ratings, or the USS McCain hat.
We saw a return of the so-called baby blimp Trump. That's a large version of Donald Trump, an inflatable one of him in a diaper.
Oh, wow. Man, British protesters are no joke. Tens of thousands protesting Trump, and this was in the rain, which I know to them is a summer day, but that's not the point. And you know what's really interesting about Britain is that even conservative British people don't like Trump. It's really strange. Like, I'm talking about like pro-Brexit people who share many of his views. Like, they'll be like, there's too many bloody immigrants. It's time to shut down our borders. And you'll be like, so you guys like Trump? Oh, God, no, not him, not him. No, no, no. He's the worst immigrant of all. Now, obviously, British protesters are taking to the streets to make Trump feel unwelcome in the UK. But for Trump, protests are like Eric. He just pretends they don't exist.
As you hold talks with the current Prime Minister, the leader of Her Majesty's opposition has been addressing a protest rally against your visit in Trafalgar Square.
As far as the protests, I have to tell you, even coming over today, there were thousands of people cheering. And then I heard that there were protests. I said, where are the protests? I don't see any protests. I did see a small protest today when I came, very small. So a lot of it is fake news.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Trump is adorable, man. Come on, huh? Because, like, he doesn't go with one excuse. He gives you all of them, and you can pick which one you like best, huh? He's like, the people were cheering. I see no protest. I saw a small protest, but it was a fake protest, and I didn't see it. I didn't see it. Now, contrary to what the president said, the protests were not small, okay? It's estimated that tens of thousands of people marched in the streets, which is not small. Like, how does Trump always get this wrong, right? First his inauguration and now this. It's almost like Trump is dyslexic, but just for crowd sizes. And also for words. And here's the thing, people in the UK weren't just protesting because they hate Trump. All right? They're also against a potential UK-US trade deal, which would bring American insurers into Britain's healthcare system, which they don't want. And so today, President Trump was asked about this in a press conference, and his answer wasn't exactly reassuring.
Do you agree with your ambassador that the entire economy needs to be on the table in a future trade talk, a trade deal, including the NHS?
I think we're going to have a great trade deal, yes. I think we're going to have a great and very comprehensive trade deal.
With the NHS? With the NHS? Should the NHS be on the table?
I can't hear him.
It's the National Health Service. He says, should the National Health Service be on the table?
Look, I think everything with the trade deal is on the table. When you're dealing in trade, everything's on the table. So NHS or anything else, or a lot more than that. But everything will be on the table, absolutely.
Okay, obviously Trump has no clue what they're talking about. And he's doing a good job of hiding it. It's just like, look, everything's on the table. NHS, NHL, DTF, all on the table. It's all there on the table. I mean, Theresa May had to straight up give him the answer. In fact, now that she's leaving office, maybe that could be her next job. Yeah, just standing next to President Trump, wherever he goes, explaining shit to him, you know? Just be like, the G7 is an alliance of international superpowers. That woman is the Prime Minister of New Zealand. That's a salad. Yes. It's made of vegetables. Vegetables, what are those? You know McDonald's fries? Yeah, I love those. It's the before. So the mommy of the fries. Yes, it's the mommy of the fries. Wow, I love it.